Vegetables are very key when it comes to the issue of sex, and they're vegetables that really boost our sex drive. Things like spinach, things like broccoli, things like parsley, they are also very good. They are very good vegetables when it comes to your sex drive. Those three have been tested and known to be very efficient when it comes to boosting our sex drive. The other aspect of diet is also the issue of chocolate, and when you talk of chocolate, you talk of dark chocolate only, not all the chocolates. Dark chocolate is known for exciting the brain. It changes the mood. There's something we call dopamine, and dopamine is found in our brain. But dopamine is something we call a neurotransmitters. These are messengers. So when it is in the brain, it gets so excited in the moment you take in the dark chocolate. So when you have increase of dopamine in your system, the mood, the excitement mood is distributed all over your system, and then the body now is able now even to send messages of wanting or excitement in matters sex. So chocolate is good, and this is not just an issue of women, it is an issue of both genders. The other aspect or the other food that is very famous for promoting the sex drive is the pepper, the red pepper. When you take in the red pepper, it heats up the system. There is something we call a burning sensation within the body. That burning sensation by itself quickens the flow of blood in our body. So when the flow of blood has been quickened, it means that you are able to have an erection that can also take and be able to be sustained for long. You can be able to be set in the mood for a longer period without, going on and off. So it keeps and it switches on the switch, and the switch can be on for quite a long period. The other thing is the red wine, because of the grape, the red grape. It also quickens the flow of blood in our system. So the red wine is also very famous, and it's also very efficient when it comes to boosting our libido. This is for both genders again. We also have seafoods, and we have things like the oysters. Oysters are known really for this particular reason, and you will go to countries where people do a lot of this kind of seafood, and you'll realize for such people it is easy for them even to be, and you might think they are good performers, but this is what actually boosts their performance in bed. So some of these are some of the foods that have been classified as good foods when it comes to boosting sex. I'll not forget the issue of nuts. Nuts have been mentioned a lot in Kenya. I will not say it's a misconception, it works, but it only mainly works for the male gender, because again, what nuts do, nuts are also a contributing factor to chocolates. So they play the same role the chocolate would do. They excite, they give you a mood that is not really the actual mood that you had. So they can give you a mood that can only be sustained for some time, but they do not also maintain this mood for a longer period compared to the foods that we have discussed. So the said foods are the foods that will help you now to be able to boost your sex drive.